welcome to Sprayhead Mondays on Antique Sprinklers. Today we are featuring a 12-inch plastic body spray head, at which point you might yawn, go do a search for cat videos, I don't know, get a sandwich. But I implore you to hang on because there is something interesting about this guy. It's not your typical 12-inch plastic body spray head. This is a sprinkler from the Buckner line from the late 1980s through the 1990s. And you know, Buckner was a brass company. It's the model number 13312, and the 13300 series was Buckner's line of plastic sprays starting, I don't know, around 87, 88, something like that. And it looked a lot like the other plastic spray heads on the market at the time, except Buckner was a brass company. And so they added some features to their line of plastic spray heads as an option that set them apart a little bit. The first thing, if you look at the collar on top, the flange on top, this is not plastic. This is something called coal brass. And the idea was you would have a product that had the durability of brass without the instantly recognizable salvage value of brass by being shiny and yellow. They also did make it in the regular standard brass color, but this was meant for urban environments where there was a tremendous amount of theft of brass going on for salvage. And as a matter of fact, folks constantly referenced LA back in the day. The LA County School District had brass sprinklers everywhere forever, and then they not only got vandalized but stolen as well, unfortunately, which led them to switch out to plastic heads. So this was Buckner's attempt to combine kind of the best of both worlds, a camouflaged brass product that would give you a high degree of durability. And I don't know if you can see there, maybe I'll have to take a picture, but you've got the Buckner brand on it and the little water droplet behind the B, and then the model number there next to it. And actually it's not a 13312, it's a 13612. The 312s had a plastic collar on them. The 612 was for the brass option, the coal brass option. So they gave you this little plastic piece, or it's actually rubber, where the nozzle would go so you could pull it up. And then to complete the subterfuge, if you will, they had coal brass nozzles. And this guy is a 3/4 nozzle, and so there's two main orifices, and then the undercut on it goes all the way under both. And this again is made out of brass, but it's manufactured with a process that turns the brass black, so it looks like a plastic nozzle. Now, to my way of thinking, that brass screw in the middle is not fooling anybody, but nobody's going to really notice that or go after this nozzle just for that screw in the middle, I don't think. So it's meant to look like a completely plastic spray head, give you the distribution that you could get from a really well-cut brass nozzle that would actually last longer than the plastic nozzles, and get you the durability of brass as well. So it was a cool innovation, especially for a long-time brass company like Buckner that had to acknowledge the market realities of making things out of plastic. Just like any kind of plastic sprinkler, it's got the side inlet on the 12-inch model, and the 6-inch model had that as well. I think you could get it with a check valve. This guy doesn't have a check valve in it. And that's about it. I don't know, after Buckner was sold to Storm Industries in 1998, how long they kept the sprays with the brass collars in the product line. I think a while. I know you can still buy coal brass nozzles, so I guess those have sold enough over the years to be worthwhile. And yeah, if you're a brass nozzle user, it's a good way to keep your nozzles from being stolen. So that's about it. I'm going to get out of the way of this thing and we can watch it in operation. Thanks as always for watching.